Hello, 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 hello. Here we are again. It's another Wavy World Tour event, another Friday night on stream. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome for coming. Welcome for tuning in. Um, for those of you that are new, hopefully you have fun. Hopefully this will be fun to you. Hopefully you will get to see a great race. As my description already says, I'm expecting this to be quite a chaotic race, especially at the beginning. If you have seen any of our previous races, you will know that we can't get a clean first lap. Let's say, let's put it that way. Um, we've always had some incidents in the first couple of laps, and to be honest, I'm not expecting tonight to be any different, especially with the track that we are at tonight, which is, you might have seen, Bathurst or Mount Panorama, has both two names. So I will probably refer to it by Mount Panorama, more or less. But yeah, it's round 6. Let's call it the final round before the big finale in 2 weeks time at Spa. Tonight we're doing a 2-hour race. Of course, tonight it's our team, Rabbit Racing, is back to full strength, and where it's me, Robert, and Daniel once again, all three of us taking part in the race. I think it's going to make our lives a bit easier, and not as stressful. So, of course, these races always prove that that do tend to be quite stressful in the end, no matter uh, how hard you try to keep yourself calm and collected. But when there's, especially at this track, when there's so many cars on such a tight track and walls so close to the racetrack.
Okay, we're good to go?
Okay.
Almost. Give her a moment.
Driver's briefing channel, as usual. Tonight's driver's briefing starts a bit sooner than usual because I'm expecting there's going to be quite a lot of information that we are going to get.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Right. Welcome everybody to the Bathurst round of WWT. First thing, if everybody could go and click on WWT info, you'll see there are some images posted there related to tonight's race, which will link to bits of this briefing. So I'll give you all a moment to click on that channel. And I'll just say the usual starting piece of the fact that we've got different pace, which is particularly pertinent around here across the top. So be ready to catch cars really quickly in certain corners and be ready for that and try to avoid being surprised by it when you come up on cars. Right, I shall start, seeing as hopefully most people are in WWT info now and looking at the images. So, as usual with blue flags, please respect them. Easiest way to do this is lift slightly on a straight, and you've got plenty of choices of straight around here. Please don't move over super early, meaning you have to wait for them to get to you. Simply move over once they're close behind you. This way they don't have to guess which way you're going to go and what you're going to do. The first image is the no blue flag overtaking zone. So that goes from the cutting till the exit of the dipper. Any attempt to actively overtake a lapped car in this section will result in a 30-second stop-go penalty. The last time we did an endurance race here, someone did try it and they got their penalty for it. So just putting it out there, don't do it. If you're racing for position, that's at both of you's own risk. But when it's a lapped car and you're trying to get past under blue flag conditions, just wait. And as a car being blue flagged, once you come out of the cutting, your focus should just be doing the best you can across the top and then worrying about where they are. And as a car behind, there's no benefit to remotely sticking your nose in anywhere across the top to try and hurry them up, because you'll just slow them down because they'll be looking in the mirror. So just sit there and then get past after the no overtaking zone. As a blue flagged car, please allow the chasing car to overtake you as soon as you safely can after the zone, be that immediately after or be that on the straights. Do not hold up cars that are lapping you, even if you're faster down the straight than them. Yeah. So if they're lapping you, there's a reason for it. Now, obviously, you can unlap yourself, but we would expect you to come up on them rather than the other way around, and them lap you, and then you unlap yourself. Regarding the pits, you'll see that's the second image. There are 2 mandatory tyre change stops, which are expected for you to choose to change drivers as well as tyres. No limits on driver stint times. For the pit entry, which is the left-hand picture, please cross the dashed line at full speed and only brake once you're within the white and yellow line. If the speed board gets taken out on the pit entry, the speed line is the first horizontal line across the surface that you reach. For the pit exit, as a car exiting, please cross the dashed line again and stay to the left side of the track when you re-enter. This just means cars coming out of turn 1 will know where you're going to be as you exit rather than you jumping across the track. And if the speed board gets taken out for the exit, the pit speed line is just before the corner at the pit exit starts. Seeing as it's different to other tracks where we have a white commitment line, here if you cross the solid yellow and white lines that come after and before, in the case of the exit, the dashed lines, that will be your warning for crossing the line on pit exit. Return to garage is allowed at any time. However, you may wish to drive the car back to the pits after an accident so you don't lose the current lap you're on. If you do this, you must stay to the left-hand side throughout the remainder of the lap from wherever you've crashed. This ensures that fast cars approaching can predict where you are going to be when they get to you. And if they see you, as for example, the crest before we go to Skyline, if they see you on the left-hand side, they know you're going to be on the left side at the apex at that next corner and they can go past you safely. Which brings us on to the final 2 images. So the zones marked in orange are areas where you can drive to stay out of the way and off the racing line on your way back across the mountain if you need to do so. So please use them. The first area is one of the more key ones because it allows you to stay off the racing line in a set of blind corners. And then the second one, just after Skyline in the S's, can be used to let packs of fast cars go easily before you continue on back to the pits. Regarding penalties, we've got the usual pit pens, so anything up to 10 Ks over will be a DT by the game. Anything more than that will be a stop and go, and if you double the speed limit, it'll give you a disqualification. Usual penalties apply as well, 15 seconds for causing a collision, and DT for bad driving behaviour or a collision affecting multiple cars where the misjudgment is significant on the part of the driver at fault. When rejoining, please use your teammate's spotting and your delta time to try and safely rejoin the track. I know that's difficult here when there's a big enough gap. And equally difficult here, try to rejoin parallel, but if you're crashing up the top, there's not going to be many options on that front. And then please finish the race regardless of incidents or issues. In AM, you'll score points just by finishing. Don't message the in-game chat. That's for stewarding messages only. Please PM me with any issues regarding incidents. Please don't retaliate against other cars. If you feel they've done something wrong, just message me on Discord, explain what's happened, and we'll sort it out. If your driver who is in the car at the time disconnects, you must all disconnect. Let me know when everything is back up and running and you're ready to rejoin. And then once I've notified the lobby that you are rejoining, I will then ask you to enter the server. Don't rejoin without discussing with me due to liveries causing freezes in the game for a split second. And if you're in this situation, driver one of your team must be the first to rejoin and collect your car after the disconnect. Otherwise, you'll lose your progress effectively in the race. As usual, driver one from your team must enter the server first. It will open after this briefing. They'll enter into practice and should start driving some practice laps and getting warmed up. The rest of your team can join after 8 p.m. UK time and we'll notify you at that time. When you exit the briefing, please go down to your team chats in the Discord server. Jeff, Taya, final closing words, go for it.
Hello, everyone. Just to say, well, not too much tonight. You know, obviously, that following people on the mountain could be quite dangerous. So if you're very close to someone, you might miss your turning points, which on the mountain are very, very narrow, and you can end up in walls. So my advice to anyone is maybe just hang back on the top of the mountain and start attacking them when you get to that last turn through the straight, and do it that way, just so we don't have too many accidents on the mountain. Maybe treat lap one a little bit processional so we can all get through lap one. It is a 2-hour race. There's going to be pit stops and everything, so the track will get quite open at some point, and there will be space later on. So if we'll try and avoid getting ourselves damaged and ruin our first stints, then we'll all have a much stronger race all round and see fights throughout the race. So on that note, Taya, anything else?
Just know, Eric, if you see that you're not going to make your line, there's walls either side, just, lift off and take it easy, enjoy, and good luck to everyone.
Excellent. Let's go. Server 1 will be opened now for the race. Driver 1, please enter, and everyone else, please wait. That way we don't have any problems with restarting the server. And you can all join at 8. You will see the messages in Discord and on the stream. See you all there. Good luck.
There we go. That was quite of a long driver's briefing, but of course.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking to my stream a little bit. That's why I'm gonna be a bit quiet in here.
Yeah, I just say hello now because I'm gonna be quiet a little bit too in a minute.
So yeah, that's Daniel
warming
right
up.
there. He is our driver
server.
1 for tonight. He will be doing qualifying and the first stint. Then I will be taking over, and Robert is going to be the final driver doing the final stint. Since I haven't done the middle stint yet in this series, so I decided it would be fun to try that out as well. I was always doing either the first or the final stints, but yeah, this is going to be another new experience for me. And as I've said to my teammates, when I saw the published schedule for the series, this was the first track that popped into my eyes. Let's say it's the track that I don't really enjoy going around, that I haven't enjoyed in Gran Turismo Sport, and I don't really enjoy it here. Although it is a bit easier to go around it here, my opinion at least, comparing it to Gran Turismo Sport. But on the other hand, if you want to be quick, there's no easy tracks, to be honest. But yeah, this is just about surviving tonight, doing those 20 odd laps, about something like that. It's going to be a 40-minute stint, so if you count in the exit, entrance, and depending on how quickly you go around, what pace you're doing, and catching up to anyone, it will be more like 16, 17, 18 laps. Just have to keep my head down, keep concentration, track, and try to do my best to survive the stint. I'm just going to find the servers now so that I'm ready to join. There we go. That's it. Now we just have to wait for about 8 more minutes or so while they sort everything out, sort that everyone has joined the server properly with their driver number 1. Just ask Daniel, what position did you get in the pit lane?
In pit lane, we are P13 at the moment. So I guess that's, yeah. We have
That's okay. We're not at the back. We're not at the beginning of the pit lane, and we're not at the end. So that's
in the middle.
quite, yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's another good thing to know, so that you don't.
And the track temp is 21 degrees, so I guess that I have to sort out the PSIs.
Yeah, maybe just for this practice session, you will see how the temperature changes in the qualifying. And then for the race, it should start at around 17 degrees. Hopefully. That's what I'm going for. That's what the setup we have that I have created or have worked on together was created. So let's hope doing too much changes to the tire pressures, because of course, as you may know, or if you have seen our previous races, where I said that the tire pressures are basically the most important thing to work on in this game, because without that, the car will just slide around anyway, not not taking into account whatever else you have done with the setup. If it's a perfect setup for you and you don't have the correct tire pressures, then you've basically done everything in vain. So yeah, it's going to be an issue just to start with, and then another thing, as you may know from the Imola race. I don't want to remind myself of that, but anyway, fuel. Hopefully, we will have enough fuel to get through our stints, because the fuel consumptions have varied quite significantly between the three of us in our practice sessions. But of course, a practice session is a completely different world to the actual race, and you never know what's going to happen. So I hope we're going to put enough fuel to begin with. But if you don't put enough fuel in for the start of the race, you can kind of manage it accordingly a bit. Manage it a bit easier than at the end of the stint, at the end of the race. You don't want to do another pit stop just for a couple of liters of fuel if you hadn't put enough fuel in the car for the last stint. As I've said, it's easier to manage it with the first stint or the second stint as well, when you can pit in a bit earlier, put in more fuel for the driver coming into the car, so that you know they are going to make it to the end. You under fuel for the final stint, yeah, we've seen what happens in the Imola race. Unfortunately, finishing about 2 or 3 corners before the finish line. So, but yeah, that was another fun experience as well. So, but yeah, let's focus on tonight and see how it goes. But for me, this is just the beginning of a very busy sim racing weekend, or a longer weekend, let's say, including Friday and Monday. As you can see today, it's Zero Corsa Competizione. Then tomorrow night, doing a qualifying event for the Gran Turismo Sport League that I'm participating in. And then on Sunday night, another Zero Corsa Competizione race. And on Monday again, another team event in Gran Turismo Sport. So there's going to be quite a lot of racing, quite a lot of jumping from one game to the other. I'm still deciding about Sunday night whether I'm going to be streaming or not, or just try to make a video out of it. The last time I did the race in that league, the one that I'm going to do this weekend again, there was just 5 cars on track, and it wasn't such a good race, to be honest, and not due to the fact that there were only 5 cars on track, but due to the fact that I haven't driving as good as I could have. I just open Discord so that I can see when I'm able to join the server. But yeah, done quite a lot of mistakes. Could have been contesting for a win, but in the end finished in P3. I was a lap down, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's how races go sometimes. So yeah, looks like okay. There we go. We will be able to enter the server right now. Let's see, and we will switch to the other screen now.
Green light, go, go, go.
There we go. Just have to find the hill now. Where is he? There he is. It's in the pit lane. Oh, and he's going up. Go. Let's just switch to this camera view. And also, if or if there's any if there's any audio issues or anything like that, please let me know in the chat so I can check it out, even maybe do it on the fly. Robert, are you joining in?
We have a message.
So that I can maybe...
They posted the message.
Yep.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'm in already.
Thanks, yeah, I'm just...
So that maybe I can do it on the fly, or maybe take a look at it for the next stream and make that better for you. Have a more enjoyable experience. This is the most...
Okay, yeah, I'm in. Next time.
Yep, I can see it now. But yeah, and also if you want to see any other views, any other camera views while we're looking at Daniel and Robert going around the track, just say your wish and we'll see what we can do. This is of course not the only camera view that you can use to watch the car. There are quite a lot of other views, a lot more than in GT Sport, let's say, which is what I like. And you can see very clearly the exhaust pipes, how hot they are getting to be, as they are glowing red. Let's look at this lap. Late brakes. But yeah, as I've said, the difference between ACC, instead of Corsa Competizione, and GT Sport is, of course, significant. They are different kinds of games, racing games, using different physics and all that. But yeah, I do feel like ACC in ACC I can kind of throw the car into the corner and make it stick, while in GT Sport, doing the same speed, same kind of driving, of course, or at least a very similar one, I don't have that confidence in cars. Although, to be honest, I haven't really really driven around this track that much, as not comfortable with it, and I don't really like it. Maybe if I would have driven around it a lot more, I would have got more comfortable with it. But yeah, even for this race, I haven't done that much practice. I have done a number of laps, but not as much as maybe some other cars that have been even in
patience there. Just have that.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of that during the race. Yeah, I'm using push to talk if I want to talk to my teammates. That's why you will maybe see me do this when I want to talk to them, because I don't want to. How to say this? Want them to focus on racing, not on my rambling in here. So yeah, 2086, driving behind the car on the mountain section. Not such a bad time. But of course, as I've said a few times before, this is just for a bit of fun. We're doing this just to get into some racing and not worrying that much about results, because in the end we did get put into the pro class, although we are always towards the back of the class. But you know, as I also mentioned, we are always having some tough luck at the beginning of races, so that's where most of our setbacks happen, and then we're constantly trying to get the positions back. We can only do so much in the amount of time that we have in these races, either 90 minutes or 2 hours like tonight. So yeah, let's see what tonight's start brings. As I've said to the guys as well, I think there's going to be quite a lot of chaos, a lot of carnage in the first couple of laps, even despite what the organizers and the stewards have said, to be able, to be more careful and go into the to go into the first lap a bit more careful, have good start, and then start pushing when everything settles down. But it's, it's racing. You can't be you see a gap and you go for it. I'm not gonna repeat those famous words that have been said by one of the best drivers of all time. We all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if people will be going for some kind of moves, either into lap 1 or lap 2. I'm not expecting them to do anything stupid or anything unnecessary, let's say, going up the mountain here. As we can see Daniel going up there now. But yeah, once we get to the other part and start coming back downhill, I'm guessing there's going to be lots of trying to make some moves and get ahead of the car in front, and that's where it might be very, very tasty in lap 1 and lap 2. But we'll see. Getting a bit anxious for the start already, and getting into the car to do my stint, which is going to be, as I've said, the middle stint, so about 40 minutes into the race, roughly, give or take a minute or two. So yeah, have a few more minutes of practice, and then we're gonna go into qualifying, which is just 15 minutes. Minutes of qualifying, and then the race. That's a good lap, 2:05.5 basically. We would do that kind of a lap time in throughout the whole race. I would be really satisfied. It is a great time. It's not alien time, of course, but judging by our pace and what I've been doing in the practice servers, this is quite a nice pace to win the race. Of course, depending on how much fuel Daniel has in his car, I'm expecting he's doing a high fuel load run just to get a feel of what the car feels like when it's high on fuel. Yeah, still, I'm feeling very optimistic tonight, to rephrase one of the most famous phrases from movies, at least from one of my favorite movies. Well, maybe not the favorite ones, but among the 20, let's say. Fun fact as well. Let's see. Daniel's even up on his previous fastest lap. Let's see what he does. This final set of corners, lost a bit of time. Still 3/10 up. I'm closer to 2:04s, which is not bad at all. Nice, 2:05.2. That's a good pace, but I know that Daniel has a bit left in him once he gets in the groove.
Really well done.
Gonna go back and so on. As I've said in the previous stream, I have downloaded the Elgato Stream Deck mobile app, and since I don't have the physical version of it.
Green light.
Okay. That's that.
Let's go. Good luck, Dan.
Yeah, you got this, mate. Have fun.
Yeah. Okay, first thing I have to put down the sound from the game.
Got plenty of time. And just check your fuel, make sure you're going out with a little bit less. Find a little bit of track position if you can. Just have you're just going around brilliantly, so replicate it. It'll be alright.
I downloaded the app and I'm using it on my phone. That's why I'm having it on here. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get the physical version yet, which is one of my next wishes, next goals to add to my streaming setup. But yeah, I'm using it as my butt box for the game as well. It's marriage, and there we go. To have some of the controls on my phone.
Nice little gap between you and the car in front, so
I can just press that button and I can make some buttons on my wheel free and use them for something else that I do over the course of the race. So like indicators, left and right indicators, bit limiters and stuff like that. Because I did put the ABS control controls, map settings, and traction control settings onto my phone, Stream Deck, so to speak. Get rid of those controls on my wheel and on my steering wheel, and it's a bit easier to use. So I use the phone to also control my stream. So that's why it might take a bit of time to switch over from one folder of buttons to the other one, because you can really.
A few of them are bunching up towards the end here, so just be careful. Keep your gap.
Here we go. This is going to be the first qualifying lap. We do have a nice gap in front of us, so. And a nice gap behind, so no worries about any traffic, hopefully. It's a bit easier to look at qualifying like this when you're not the one in the car and trying to sort out your team's starting position to get the best position possible. It does take a bit of pressure off, and though it's not really the such a serious race, as I've said before, it's just for some fun. Still, you know, when you're in the car, you want to do your best, and if you put too much pressure on yourself, then that can only lead to being a bit nervous and just a little bit of contact. And you don't perform that well then. So yeah, I think this is going to help me as well. I think, yeah, you could have gone for it, because I think the car in front. Oh, what happened here? That was interesting.
I think they went to move over to the left, but actually went on the grass and just lost it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I've seen the driver of that car going around in practice, and he was quite quick. So I was going to say that you don't have to leave a space behind them, because they would be quite quick.
Okay, you've got a gap. Focus, mate.
Yeah, once you're doing something like this with pretty much the same people week in and week out, you do know what kind of pace people run, and
I would hope they would lift here, really, because they're now going to be in cold tyres in front of us.
Yeah, flash him.
Doesn't, yeah, it's too late.
But it's not looking like the driver ahead is having the best of times with the car at this point.
Don't know what they're playing at, because
I mean, Daniel is doing the right thing, not going for any moves here on the mountain, but
you've got plenty of time in your quali though, Dan. For your next flying lap, you know, don't push it to the utter limits. Try and just get a really solid banker lap in, you know, and then consider what we're going to do for the final half of quali. What do you reckon, Ure, here? Slow down and build a gap between this car?
Yeah, I would pull to the left, wait for the other cars behind us.
Yeah, there's two
pass.
cars then.
Yeah. and then you have a bit of a gap to another car, so you can go now. Let's hope I gave them they gave them a good advice. Bruno is coming behind us quite quickly, but he's 4 seconds behind us, so not really expecting him to catch us up. Let's see what that was very smart, but the car behind, the Lamborghini behind that, and then they just waited for everyone to pass them, even though they know they are faster. But they just waited for everyone on their flying laps to go past them, and then they can continue with their warm-up lap. It's too late. Okay. Survive. This is at least going to be an anchor lap. But I am getting a bit nervous, actually, to be honest. Even though what I said earlier about it. Oh, that's lost it. Fine.
Good lap. Are you going to come in for fuel? Sorry, for tyres, or are you gonna keep going?
No, I will try one more.
You've got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you just stay out on these tires and do your thing, because you wouldn't have enough time.
I'm thinking more, sorry, depends how much fuel you put in the car, right? Whether it's 3 laps, 5 laps, or 6, or whatever, so as long as you've got enough fuel.
Very good lap, and well into would have finished in the 203s, but unfortunately I was expecting to get put off by those yellow flags there. But it is what it is. You will still have one more lap to. There's a lot of time left on the track. At the moment we are P18. Expecting us to be a bit higher if. Here we go. Then you can finish this lap, or you can drop back a little bit and go for it in the next lap.
I've got fuel to end this lap, and that's all.
Ah, okay.
We are allowed to jump to the garage, aren't we?
Yeah, go straight on. Go straight on. Straight on. Straight.
Yeah,
there we go. And now go to return to garage and jump straight back out again.
Thanks, you're right.
not my first rodeo. Although to be fair,
This horrible image with you in a cowboy hat now.
yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do something about that for the last race.
There's a car coming behind you, so I would choose the right side, and yeah, and then you've got a big gap. So,
And the car behind won't be catching you at the high speed, so you have some time. I don't know what I wanted to say there, but I mean, I know what I wanted to say, but it didn't come out as I had hoped. That's the tricky thing about streaming and streaming in English. I mean, talking to teammates. Sorry. Because as you know, English, and as you may hear from my accent and all that, English is not my first language, so it takes a bit of time to process everything and find the right words to say what I want to say. But yeah, and also especially if I'm just try to slow down a little bit more. But of course, try to keep the tires the right pressure. Okay, you're good to go now. Good luck. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. I'm sure he can get into the 203s. That's the perfect line over there. And a half up already. But I know he has lost a lot of time on the mountain, so braking a bit too early here. Of course, it's a different perspective from me as it is for Daniel. So, of course, he's judging it according to his own point of view, which I'm guessing is off his camera. Go, hands up. That's the spirit. Right there. That's a good line over there. There we go. We even get the 2 2s. Not. And there, still well into the 203s, but if this holds, I'm sure Dan can find some more time in the last chicane, the final few corners. Hey, good lap time despite that. Let's see what that will bring. No change.
Great effort, Dan. Great effort.
Well done, well done.
Well, I lost a few seconds, plenty of time on the SS, I believe, or after SS. Well, yeah, P18.
You lost it in the on that left hander for the back straight, and towards the end of the lap. I was always looking at your delta.
Well, too bad, because it could be like P14 or something.
It doesn't matter. You know how our starts go, so just make sure to load the right setup now, and make sure to check all the tire pressures and all that.
Okay, we've got 21 degrees. I've got set up a WWT R6 race 17. I'm just trying to figure out, in order to lower or higher PSIs. I don't know.
Lower. If the temperature goes up, the tire pressures go down.
Okay, I guess by 3 clicks would be good, or maybe 2 clicks.
Yeah, maybe 2 clicks, or just to be safe, you do 3 clicks, as the temperature is probably going to rise during this day. And then maybe go into the strategies and change the tire pressures there as well. Just click use current pressures for all the tires, the pit strategies, and that's it. This is always the most tense part of the...
Okay, all strategies with the same tire pressures as mine. 85 liters on board.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah, I think that should be enough. We'll see how it goes, and then we will
20 seconds.
judge it accordingly throughout the race. Here we go. Of course, we're gonna have a long warm-up lap.
Whew. All right.
Good luck, Dan. Let's show them what we got. There we go. That's better. As I've said, it's going to be a long warm-up lap. It's such a long track, and of course you're not going quicker. Going quicker than maybe 110 kilometers an hour, which is about 70 miles per hour, roughly, give or take. I'm really getting excited now, as you can see by my smile. That is a nervous smile. If you haven't seen a nervous smile before in any of my streams before. So 2 hours. For anyone new joining, if you don't know, this is Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's the Wavy World Tour, Wavy World Tour series, organized by Theamusante, her team, a few stewards and race directors. And we're doing the 6th round 6 tonight at Bathurst. We have a 2-hour race ahead of us, as you can see on the top of your screen. There's a timer, 2 hours, and that is going to start. The green flag is out, and then we'll get on racing. They set the time multiplier to ×2, so meaning to 4 hours in race time, so that we'll be getting into the day, go from night to day, which is going to be fun to see that transition. I'm racing with Daniel, and who is in the car at the moment, and Robert. Hello, Katerina. That's how I say it. Now you know. Yeah, it's going to be 2 hours, but I will only be driving for for 40 minutes.
Take a deep breath, put a smile on your face, Dan, and enjoy it, mate. And I'll just repeat the message that they posted. It's just to give people, you know,
and
consider breaking early for T1 on lap 1. Give people
Thank
space.
you for tuning in.
You got it.
My name is pronounced Jure, as you have requested. Apart from that, anything else you want to know, feel free to ask. I will have a bit more time in the first 40 minutes of the race to read the chat and respond. I mean, it is a different kind of track to the Nürburgring, where I did my first race on stream, and it is quite a twisty track, and you don't have that much time to look at the chat. While here we do have some long straights, and there is some time to read the chat and answer any questions or any comments posted in there. But yeah, this is now the race start. Let's hope we can clear. Okay, we're good.
Green light,
and
go, go,
here
go.
we go. 2 hours of Bathurst coming up. Let's see what major incidents to report so far. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I said with you being a bit more softer on the R's. This is very tense now. Oh,
yeah, not your fault. Keep calm.
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that's the thing that I was expecting to see. Unfortunately, we've lost a few positions, but there's going to be quite a number of penalties handed out. I'm expecting, and some damages. Go, go, go. I will be jumping to talk to my teammates here and there, so if that's what you're going to hear me say, you're going to hear me speak here and there if I don't make any sense whatsoever.
Absolutely brilliant, Dan. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that was a good lap one. Yeah, go to the left. Okay. And we've started P18. I mean, I was expecting it to be worse, but you know, expect the worst, but hope for the best.
We've already lost one braking marker.
Yeah, but thankfully we're not using that one.
Yeah, I know, but it's just confuses you for a second, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the sun is going to come up quite soon. Actually, it usually started coming up at around 5:30, 5:40 in game time. So that is going to be in about 5 to 10 minutes, and it's going to get lighter. As you can see in the background already, the sun is coming up. I wish I could do that, turn the sun on. Unfortunately, I can't.
I get a good exit. then you should have a good opportunity mid to end of the straight.
Oh, okay, keep going. There's a car on the left. There we go. That's Jeff's team. So that's fine.
Yeah, Nan's a quicker driver, I think. Is that right in their team? I can't remember.
There's actually two of them, brothers, Barwin, and I'm not sure what the other brother's name is, but I know they are two. Oh, keep going. That's good.
We'll have that. That's earned back, I think, from your opening lap. Well done.
Yeah, we are even a position higher than where we started, so that's good. So yeah, that's what happens. That's what's gonna keep happening in this race. So just keep our head down. Thankfully, we haven't had so many incidents in our first couple of laps than we usually have, but that's why we are where we are. We're gonna start seeing some penalties being handed out pretty soon, I would suspect. And Daniel is catching the car in front quite quickly, actually. Maybe that's just on this mountain part. It is a very tricky part to get right, when in the best of times, let alone when a car is catching you.
You spot him. Lovely.
Another position gain. So how was your evening? Yeah, no, I'm not driving at the moment yet. I will be driving in about half an hour or so. There's 3 of us in the team, and each of us we usually divide our race time into three equal stints, so that each of us does 1/3 of the race. So for tonight's race, it's 40 minutes. So I will be doing the second 40 minutes of the race. Oh yeah, fortunately you won't see me drive for
done brilliantly, man.
For quite some time. So far, just trying to give the best. Yo, Moises. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably haven't, but so I'm sorry if I haven't. How are you doing? A bit risky through there. For the car. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I did then. You never know with the pronunciation of names, especially, for example, for you, my name could have been a bit tricky to pronounce, as I'm used to that. I mean, not a lot of people, English people, have gotten it right on their first try. Yeah, thanks, mate. But as I've been saying, I'm not going to be in the car for quite a bit of time still. So, and there we go. the first penalty coming out. Still, thank you for coming and tuning in. As you can see, I was just going to say that we are using the McLaren. We were deciding on what car to use before we started with the series, and we did have a few. Okay, see you later then. We did have a few options on the table. It was either the McLaren or the Ferrari 488 Evo, which I was also.
That's okay, plenty of room.
It's okay, go. Which I have driven in the 12-hour race around Nürburgring. And then there was an Aston Martin V8. But in the end, we kind of tested out all the cars and found the McLaren to be the most stable and the best all-round car. So we decided to go with that, and here we are. Daniel was nice enough to make us a special livery for it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, keep
still clear.
going.
Were you for damage? Is it wrecked or move to the left? Stay
to the left.
Not on the grass.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard.
Okay.
God damn.
Is it the steering? I see.
Yeah, the steering is probably.
So is this a have to come into the pits?
I just, I can do nothing about it.
Yeah, it's
turns
okay.
When he wants.
I'm assuming this is. Are you driving on the grass by purpose?
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but
well,
nothing you
I can get back on the road, so.
Yeah, you have no one behind you, so you can get on the track.
Just so to ask, because obviously to me this is a pit. So what are we doing here? Are you going to go in and then go straight back out, or are you going to take the reins, Ure? You two need to.
Yeah, you can select me, Dan.
I can stay.
Okay.
Or I can select you. But it's it's up to you.
I'm just thinking that we would do the same as we did for Suzuka.
Stints 2.
Yeah, that I would do the longer stint now.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way, Dan, I might have been in the same situation as you, and you'd have to pop in. This is the nature of this circuit, right? It's so unforgiving. So whatever we're doing, you're running out of time in terms of trying to sort because I'm guessing we need a pit strategy with large amount of fuel.
Yeah, maybe Dan, stay in the car and choose pit strategy. I don't know, is it 5, 6 or something like that, where you have about 40 or 50 liters of fuel selected or something like that. Yeah, but it's going to be hard to get.
I got it.
We want to avoid that extra pit stop, really, don't we, if we're already...
Yeah, but I mean...
Wait.
Wait. It's quite a number of cars coming.
And go
to
the other track, if you can.
No, I don't think so. I just need a bigger gap right now.
Okay, go now. Yeah. Sorry, that was a bit of a unforeseen situation.
So it looks like, so you carrying on, Dan? Because what we got to consider as well is pits. Like, are we gonna? Are we doing another? What's the word?
So
obviously this.
Sorry,
fourth pit stop, isn't
Robert.
it, right?
Robert, sorry to interrupt you, but I see you have requested me, Daniel.
Yeah, if you want to drive, but if not, it's okay. I can carry on.
Yeah, okay. I will jump in and do the long stint, but then I don't know. There is one pit stop strategy where you have a lot of fuel in. I can't remember which one it is now.
Yeah, it's pit strategy number 5. It's already chosen.
Okay. Then there we go. So you'll get to see me race earlier than expected and for much longer than expected. I will get in the car and drive it for about an hour.
Ah, sorry guys, I was pushing too hard.
No worries. It's all good.
I think this is a welcome to Bathurst to us, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, but it was going so good. I mean, it was like perfect for me. At least first 10 minutes, and then after what 12 minutes, something like that. It's
probably going to be quite a long.
Yeah, another
big
track,
disappointment for me.
Another track we might have had the run-off right, and it would have been a minor mistake. You know, it's just we get penalised.
Sorry guys, can we do this after we switch over the car?
How long have you got? Because I'm imagining it's the repair that's taken the time.
Just want to get in the car.
It's 45 seconds.
Good luck, Yuri.
Thank you. I'm gonna try and do my best for this hour. He was cuddling. He was doing more than cuddling.
30 seconds.
That's true. So here we go. Gotta get ready. Wish me luck. And stay tuned for
20.
some more racing action. This time from behind the wheel. I might not be as chatty while I'm in the car, but I'll do my best.
6, 5, 4, 3, engines on, 2, 1, it's yours.
Good change. You should be free, but be careful. There are a couple of cars coming around now. Remember to hug the left. And you've got clean air, Yuri, clean air.
And there we go.
Behind you, that is.
Yep, thank you.
Gotta get some water.
Not going to be pushing it too much since I have such a long stint.
Well, I wonder if our car is fully repaired. How it feels.
I'll tell you later. It does feel okay so far, at least. I don't see any major difference.
Yeah, because strange thing is that I have notification that our car needs to return to pits to repair, and we got 2 laps remaining. But that's strange because well, it was repairing, so I don't know.
Yeah, you have crossed the finish line on your way to the pits, so
Okay.
that's why.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Feel like these guys are holding me back. I could be faster than them, but
Okay,
fortunately,
you're right. Fingers crossed, I'm watching you from above.
thank you. These two are going to get very comfortable with each other, I would suspect. Okay, see you later. Sorry if I missed your message, Katerina. lot faster going through there. Have to get ahead of them. Straight. Is the car behind, and Bentley is catching quite quickly, but of course because I'm stuck on the Ferrari ahead. No time gained. That's good.
I'll say it right.
Not close enough.
Lewis is right behind you, as you can see.
It's okay. Right there.
Car on the right. Slow car ahead. Clear on the right.
Look, we have gained the position.
Yay! Well, we have to stay optimistic, right?
Yeah, you have to look at for the positive.
Well, it's still a long way to go, so it's not the end.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And we are going to gain another position, speed 23.
So much faster on the straights, but I'm much quicker going over the mountain. That was a bit scary. Yeah, I don't have to drive 17 more minutes.
That guy in front of you is holding you down, like much, very much.
Down, so we can't attempt to, we're not allowed to attempt an overtake.
Yeah, I'm allowed to since I've caught up to them, but I'm not fast enough on the straight. But unfortunately Unfortunately, I am now.
Yeah, I can't argue.
Although I'm gonna have to back out.
And I think the guy in front is having some troubles with his car because his front light, is flashing. So I think this wrong.
Because we're not in the same race, basically. I mean, we are in the same race, but they just get away from me on the straight, and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, certainly going up the hill, I think you've got a better chance, down the hill on the last straight. But wow, their acceleration up. How did you do this?
Yeah, but part of the mountain is the slowest part for these guys. I mean, they are really, really slow here. Race leader is closing the gap behind you.
I've had enough now.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, good job.
Nice and patience and professionally done.
Yeah, I just said I've had enough now.
Just to repeat what Dan said while we're on the straights is that you're going to have a flurry of blue flag cars coming through in batches.
Fast cars approaching.
Just remember, do your thing, going round the mountain, at the top of the mountain.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Fast cars approaching.
I tried to give him the indicator to go left, but then they moved to the left, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's hard to predict what the guy behind is going to do. So you've got a bit of a gap, but again, so it's 1920 behind you, 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, number P19 might catch me up.
Yeah, we've probably got a bit more fuel than them.
Yeah.
say before we go to the mountain, yeah, fair play by that K-Nail patient, gave you room at the top, breathe down your neck, so hopefully the rest of them are like that.
Yeah, well, that's what Matt said.
Yeah, but sometimes instructions go in one ear.
Yeah, that's true. Hi Anna, I will read your message in just a second.
I think carry on as you are. It'll be the end of the lap.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
I don't think we should slow down here and lose time. It's too far back.
Right behind us, we got P23.
Thank you. Hope you're having a lovely evening as well.
I think I gotta stop and go. Unless they've just taken that.
Oh yeah, so yeah, no worries.
Flashing them, but it's just the car doing it on its own.
We need to report to Matt. I can't see flashing from where I am.
Okay.
And is that the same for you? It's not flashing from what I can see.
No, it's when I'm braking that the lights flicker on at the front.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's because of the damage to the right or left from the car.
I don't think we need to report that. That's good.
It was the same case with that Ferrari when I set up his front headlights, right headlight, I guess. Was
as a team ourselves, but we're not getting penalties again and stop and go. So we're 21 at the moment, you're right. Just keep doing your thing, mate.
Yes, we are still racing here. The good thing is that you have plenty of space in front of you and behind you, so do your thing.
Late on brakes. Just thinking about some other thing, but have to get my concentration back on the track. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat again. That is not ideal.
How is your fuel? You right? It's okay. Plenty of fuel on the on your how to say that, in the car.
I think I should be okay.
But I mean, the fastest lap so far.
Since we have 68 odd liters of fuel, I think that's, you roughly need about 60-65 liters for a stint. Although, Robert, I might have to come in a few minutes before 40 minutes till the end because of all the fuel. We'll see how it goes, but just be ready for that.
Yeah, no worries. Tough, can be tough just driving on your own, so you're doing great, focus is good, your lap times are good, pretty consistent.
really too bothered by what lap times I'm doing, just to keep it clean and get to the end of the stint. Not like this.
Okay, still drivable?
Barely.
Going to carry on, do some laps, or?
No, I'm gonna come in. Just as I was saying that.
No worries, what are we doing here?
I'll stay in the car. Or maybe change it to you, and then we'll see how it goes.
Well, the chances are I might do something similar, right? Someone's going to get back in the car.
Faster car is approaching.
Right,
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's a nice race for us today. Quite hard. I mean, well, I didn't expect it to be that hard today. I mean, Bathurst is hard track to drive on it, but wow. But yeah.
So Robert, you're gonna have a full tank of fuel, and
Okay,
then
we'll see how it goes.
then we'll see how it goes. I'm guessing you're gonna have to change over once again, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So 45 seconds. $30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she's all yours.
Stop is not clear.
Oh.
Yeah, that didn't go as expected. Yeah, the sun is
A lot of people
out.
coming out the pit, right? Out.
Yeah, they're just stay to the left and it should be good. There's 3 cars behind you.
But not close enough, right?
No,
So I
just
should
second and a half and back. The sun is out, yeah, and I'm out of the car again. You just missed me.
It's going to feel like a tank.
Yeah, probably. Just missed. As I was saying that I have to keep it clean, that I don't want to do any mistakes or anything, I put it in the wall and get my steering bent, and I had to come into the pit. I'm expecting we're gonna have to do another pit stop, unfortunately, but I'm sure we're not the only ones, so. Stay to the left, yeah. Let it go. There. The car behind is for position, but they are a lap down on us anyway, so.
Don't fight it. Too hard anyway.
Yeah, scuttled with the wall as well. Twice, actually. First time it was still drivable, the car was still drivable, but the second time was a bit of a heavier whack. Just keep going. But I'm expecting we're gonna have to switch drivers once again. Probably. Unless Robert feels up to doing more than half of the race by himself. That's pretty much what I had expected this race, to be honest. And there you go, there's your son.
Oh, that's sun.
Yeah, that
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
What about this purple car behind the one that is for position behind me?
Yeah, that's
Mike.
Mike Spittery. You can let him go.
Thank you.
But probably on the straight before the final turn. That's good. You can also let the car behind go if you feel like it, because as I've said, they are a lap down on us anyway.
Okay. So if they get near to me on this straight, probably will.
Seven out of 10. Well, that's good. I mean, of course, it could get even better, and it probably will. But for saying it the first time out loud, at least,
Braking way too early for everything. Still feels a bit heavy.
as I've said, it's better to brake early than too late. I think the car ahead has had a similar race to us, because they've also done all of their mandatory pit stops already.
Yeah, it must have done. I'm exhausted already.
What if we switched drivers again in about 20-25 minutes, so that Dan could finish the race again?
Yeah, I don't mind that. As I said, hopefully I won't bin it, but you never know. It requires a lot of focus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be alright. But yeah, if you want to change drivers to me in the end, it's okay.
Yeah, if I feel like I'm starting to lose it a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Try and predict it before I bin it, if that makes sense.
like I said before the race, this is going to be just a survival race.
Well, yeah, and it is a little survival for us. But yeah, quite fun.
I can't imagine people driving 24 hours around this track in person, let alone well, in the game, in the virtual world. It's a bit easier, as we have demonstrated now twice, when you can just jump in the pits, repair the car in a minute, and you're back out. But in a real 24-hour race, I just can't imagine what kind of a chaos goes on here. You have my towel ready. But of course, if you're driving, you can't really do that unless it's any different track, like Paul Ricard, for example, when you have a lot of time to reach for the towel and wipe the sweat off. We'll see what we're gonna do. Gained another position. But of course, as we've said, we're probably gonna do at least one more pit stop. Going to lose all that time again. Yes, we have. That's good. And since we are ahead of them with them also having to do another mandatory pit stop, I think we do just one more pit stop. Good. Stay ahead of them. There's, of course, other people behind it. Not a lot of other people behind it that could overtake us. Let's see how many cars are in race. 25 or 20. Yeah, 25.
And Robert, just to make it feel better, it just can switch off anytime. So yeah.
Yep, cheers.
As for now, just keep doing what you're doing because it's all good.
See the cars ahead. All of them have one pit stop left to do. So if we we're probably gonna finish here. We don't do that. But I should be the one to talk because I crashed as well. You're doing great.
Thanks, mate. Really nervous for some reason.
Oh, watch out, watch out.
Ooh, well spotted.
Yeah, good one. Just don't be nervous. You're doing really great. Good pace. I mean, keep this. We may be, maybe even 20th. So keep it going.
We're not even halfway through the race. A lot can still happen.
Yes, and the positive side is that we are gaining position.
Yeah, you see, they have also noted that. Yeah, it is fun. Look at this. Even though I'd much rather be driving still, but or driving at this moment if everything was.
Eyes are a bit hot. 27.8, 27.8, 27.9, 27.8. So.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
So I think I might be forced to pit if they get too hot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I said maybe 10, 15 more minutes, or as long as you feel like it.
Watch out for a slower car outside this turn. But now, okay, it's clear, big one.
And this blue flag, yeah.
Behind, yeah, you can let them go on this straight here. Or not.
Slow down a bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a roller coaster. You're not wrong there. But even more so when you're driving it. When you're just looking like this.
You are 3 seconds faster than a car behind.
It does look
but it's,
crazy already, but
behind you.
imagine being in the car and going around.
There's nothing to worry about.
Especially if there's a car right in front of you or behind. That just makes things so much more difficult. Especially this part coming up now. With walls just right next to the track basically. Every little mistake can cost you quite a lot. Of course, with racing, every little mistake can cost you at any track basically, but this one is even less forgiving than any others. As I have said earlier, I have driven around this track in 2 different games, and this is one of the tracks that I really don't like. Just never could get to grips with it. It's always so hard to master it. Whenever the message on the right pops up, I always look. Yeah, Nürburgring is a lot better. Even though it is also a very technical track and all that, but it's a lot easier to get right. Even though that first section, the first few corners are a bit.
Yeah, track temperature. So I just looked. Should have done that then. Is up to 30 something. Getting really hot, considering all of our tire pressures and everything have been for 17.
Yeah, they are about 5 clicks too high, I would say.
Let's come up here.
Getting to the...
I lifted off then, right.
Yeah, so yeah. I was saying Nürburgring.
We have 1 hour to go.
It's... I love the track. It's actually one of the best tracks that I'm... one of the best tracks for me in this game. It's where I'm the fastest, but of course doing a 12-hour race there does that to you. Even though I have driven about 3 or 4, probably more like 4 hours that's in that race, and the rest I was just watching like I am watching right now. But
we are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
There we go, halfway through. But yeah, I still had to practice quite a lot for that, since it was my first proper race. in the game. I didn't have. I was just racing on my PlayStation before that, and it's a completely different feeling to do this racing, playing games on the computer. Just the feel and everything is so much better, so much easier to drive as well, comparing it to PlayStation. Now it's more of a just getting in the car, doing a few laps around the track, and I'm good to go. But back then I had to get used to the car, to the game, how the car handles in the game, and all of that. So it took me a bit more time to practice. And thankfully, my work wasn't getting in the way as much as it is, or as it was during the summer. So I had more time. Good spot.
Thank you.
I was too late to realize where the car is.
It can be quite hard sometimes in that aerial view, can't it, to actually know where that yellow flag is and if they're stopped or moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't push the car with the tyres. They're keeping it sort of 27.8, 27.9. But like here, I'm so scared I'm going to get a tank slapper, but it's, if they go any higher than that and I tyre out, then I will call it. But, I'm okay for the minute. I think what is worth doing as well on the next lap or two is me starting to sort out a pit, because you know I'm slow on those. You know, like making sure I've got someone selected and a pit strategy and that kind of thing at the ready.
Yeah.
Do it on the next one.
Or on the back straight when you go downhill.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I would also like to see the race one time
to take some tyre
from a steward's perspective, what it looks like and how they go about it.
Tyre pressure out.
But still, racing is a lot more fun. Basically the only driver that has had a clean stint so far. Let's hope I won't jinx it, but...
So it says pit strategy 3 at the moment, 125. Change tyres, yes. Are we saying maybe take 3 or 4 clicks out all tyres, since they're balanced quite well?
Yeah, maybe take 5 off.
Okay. I'll do that on the next straight.
And I think just leave fuel as it is, because you don't know what's going to happen. And
I can try and adjust that if needs be.
Yeah, it's better to have a full tank of fuel and go to the end than having to do another quick pit stop at the end, because I have faith in Daniel that he's going to get to the end.
And sorry, my brain's given up. Is that -5 clicks we said?
Yes.
Yeah. 1,
oh, your phone
2,
is about to die.
3,
Sorry
4,
to hear that, but yeah.
5.
If it does, before you leave, I just wanted to say thank you again for joining, and we'll talk some other time again. Another stream or chat. When I'm done with the race.
And I'm always saying Dan is going to be next.
Okay. See ya. Bye-bye.
So that's...
Would you be okay to do 2-3 more laps?
Oh yeah, I can definitely carry on for a bit.
Okay.
Just want to get it all, prepped, and I'm sure I'm not going to be able to do the whole thing, but I'm pretty good at the moment.
Okay, so I will use the moment and we go to the toilet.
Yep.
Okay. So if you do 5 more laps, that is going to get you roughly, very close to the 40-minute mark, which is what we were...
As in me, have done a 40-minute stint?
No, there would be 40 minutes left in the race.
So do we need to reduce the fuel?
Let's get through this section first and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, because I don't remember all of my pit strategies that I have created. I think I have created a few of them.
I'm perfectly okay to do a little bit longer than that. It's more just tyres giving up. Got to be careful if they go too hot. I'm sort of adapting my driving to it at the moment.
Yeah. Just waiting.
Okay, I'm back and ready whenever you are.
Okay, so Robert, you can take your time. You can do as long as you like. You can stay in the car as long as you like. And for the fuel, yeah, you can take the fuel out. Just maybe leave about, I don't know, 90 or 80 liters of fuel for the final stint before you hand the car over. So no point in changing any fuel at the moment because it's going to go down till you get to the eventual pit stop point.
Thought we got a drive-through then. That was really weird.
I think I would have spotted it.
Yeah, I didn't quite read the number right, and I was like, what?
Yeah. You got P1 coming behind you, 4 seconds behind, so they will probably catch you on the back straight.
Okay.
It's a tricky race. I was hoping I would drive more, but being some kind of a chief is also not such a bad thing. And we're 20 at the moment. more incidents happening in the final stages of the races, especially if people are going to be very close to one another and fighting positions. But yeah. Okay, the leader is coming up behind you. And you got a car exiting the pits.
Okay. I'm gonna lift off a little bit. I'm trying to read what they're doing. Is he gonna come for it or?
Wait for him. Wait for both of them. Okay, go.
I lit one, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. The car behind has just exited the pits, so their tires will be a bit cold still, so they won't be pushing as hard. See, it was better to stay ahead of that of the Mercedes. You gained 3 seconds.
Oh wow. Probably, as you said, tyres not up there yet. I mean, I'm still 76 litres in the car.
Will have P2 coming behind you. They are still 3 seconds behind, just to be aware. Looks like it's going to be a good lap. So far, at least, it's still my lap time that's the fastest of the team, which is something to cherish, but it's not what I'm after. It's helping the team and helping them get good with the race. Just keep going. Okay, stay to the right. There we go. You're clear behind now.
Okay.
Cars have, as you
We are closing to P19 really fast, but I can see that they are in the pits right now.
The cars on the map on the left side of the screen, you can see all over the place, basically.
Oh, with P19. There we go.
I'm guessing the positions are going to keep changing constantly, since we never know when someone might come in for repairs. Great job staying with B2.
Just got to kiss the curb there. Yeah, car feels a little bit lighter now.
Well, you did burn half a tank of fuel, so well, almost. It's going to be the fastest, our fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I'm assuming I only stayed with them because they've got fresh rubber, you know, as in not up to temperature and all of that. Oh no, I can't remember now.
No,
My brain.
they should be coming into the pits probably in the next lap too.
I mean, for now I'm just going to keep going if that's alright, because if we can avoid the extra pit then we save a lot of time, but obviously I'm not going to put ourselves in jeopardy, but I feel okay, if that makes sense, to get the odd slide here and there, but
yeah, just keep going.
I'm not trying to be selfish or anything, I'm just thinking of the, you know, I'm sure there is going to be a point where I've got to give up, but I'm just going to keep going for the minute, that's okay?
Yeah.
It's totally okay. If you are into it, just go for it.
What's
So
the car in?
No worries.
Thank you. What's the car in front? Is he?
Yeah,
I can't overtake him.
The lap down, so you can.
Yeah,
But not in the blue. Not in here. Sorry.
No, stay behind him now.
Yep. I mean, he might suddenly be quick. You don't know. So.
Well, they just came out of the pits, so they will still try to get their temperatures, the tires up to the correct temperatures. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. If Robert makes it to the end, that's going to be one mega stint. He would be in the car for, I think it was an hour and 17 minutes to go. Watch it.
Yeah.
Just flash them and go.
Okay. You might have damage anyway now. Try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really slammed on the brake there, trying to not lock, so I didn't want to just. Oh, my heart! I was trying to build up a bit of pace as well to try and get him on the straight sort of thing.
now you will get them for sure.
But no, I've never been around the outside here. Oh, he's let me pass.
Great job. Yeah.
Great, well done. It's just hope they aren't going to go for any stupid moves like that.
They are struggling, so I think that we are clear.
Well, in the end, even if we finish here, which would be a good thing, but I mean, I wanted to say that it would be a good thing since we started the 18 anyway, so losing just one position wouldn't be such a bad thing. Of course, there's always that hint of a thought that I could have done more, especially myself. But it is what it is. Once you're done, you're done. Can't do much about it, fortunately. I haven't even saved my replay. Here's Was apart from that one overtake. And still rich. I'm just going to take a look at the replay for a minute, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still here.
Thanks, Dan.
On. Or we are. It's me. So that is replay. That is what I'm gonna use. I'm back.
Back.
Just thought I would check if I could save the replay, because the game automatically
Avoid that.
gives you an option to save the last hour
It's okay.
of gameplay. So it was about an hour ago that I jumped in the car, as you have seen, and I was lucky enough to catch the start of my stint. You will be able to look. So I will be able to post that savage dive bomb. And I said I've had enough.
So many like little dips and bumps, and you know, just get the tire in it at the wrong point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're doing great.
Yeah, I hate ASUS because of that, because you have to find that one perfect line. If not, you are free to kiss the wall.
Yeah, well, if you take a look, you have now done more laps than me and Daniel combined, so.
I think I'm going to have to come in. My wrist is hurting at some point, but again, I'm just going to keep going. The longer we can push it, I guess the better, because we can put less fuel in and that kind of thing. As I said, I'm not going to do it when if it feels dangerous, I'm going to try and preempt it, if that makes sense. But again, I'll just keep doing a few more laps while I'm sort of in it.
Yeah, just keep doing it as long as you can.
Exactly. Just, keep going. If you feel it, just keep going. You are doing a great job, because you are still on P19, and I mean, in front of you there's no car, behind you there's no car. So yeah, use it.
Have Yvonne behind us, one of the fastest racers in the community. Really, but how fast she is, it's just incredible. Go. Nice catch.
Wasn't expected to be on that line, because I'm sort of forced on a different line. Avoid it,
Yeah. Just refocus yourself and keep doing what you're doing. It was a scary moment, not gonna lie. But Robert is doing a fantastic job tonight. Less than 35 minutes to go. I wanted to say 35 seconds. that would be interesting if it was just 35 seconds left. you have very fast Yvonne behind you. She's about, she's almost, yeah, she's about 2.5 seconds behind, but just to make sure you know.
Thank you. Yeah, I just spotted her in the mirror. I'm not even looking in my mirror most of the time, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see what kind of a lap time she's doing.
Yvonne lap times.
Yeah, 2044.
Race pace, blimey.
Slow car ahead. Careful. They are moving, so let's keep going.
Oh, come on, Yvonne.
Go on.
Good time to pit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put 15 seconds of damage on. Let me do one lap to check. Well, actually, we should be right. So I've got 57 and then 108 in the white box. Is that too much?
Yeah,
fuel, that is.
I think it is a bit too much, but you know, better safe than sorry.
So I'm going to come in now. Is that right? So we've already done 5 clicks down on the what do you call it?
On the pressures, yeah.
Pressures.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. And if you can, maybe take a few clicks out of fuel, so maybe get to like 90 if it's possible.
Yeah, 90. Go any below?
No, I think, or 85 maybe.
Oh, I'm not sure. Apologies to Yvonne there. I don't know if I was trying to keep a wider line and see if she'll dart in the inside, but she seems to sort of follow me. Does that make sense? Oh, come on. There we go. Yep, here we go. Car is up. 40 seconds.
Okay, so it's time for redemption.
Well, it's inevitable. I should have just taken the inside line, you know, and then let around. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought she really caught up with me there, and I thought I'll stay right.
Oh, it's okay. Don't blame yourself. You know, it's the race. Things happen.
I mean, luckily we were both pointing in the right direction, you know, and I think I got more damage than she did. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virtual mirror. And there will be a car 168. Yeah, there's going to be a car, probably be past you by now. Not that one. Oh, it is that one. Careful.
Okay.
And you're in the clear.
That was a bit.
30 minutes. Your age, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm done for the night, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, I have full faith in Dan. I didn't mean it like that, Dan. I just meant just in case, you know, you gotta.
Yeah, of course. I'm here, ready to go. I just wanted to follow the order, let's say. Okay, it's all good. Keep going. Where Robert saw 30, but maybe my fault. Let's check. But oh, Daniel will do his best, I'm sure of it.
Going back to Matt's diagram, technically the corner that I had the bump with Yvonne on is outside of the no pass zone. And that's why I kind of, in my mind, I was like, well, that would be like I was on at Silverstone or anything. And normally you take a wider line and the faster car just comes in the inside, you know. That was kind of my thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, it's so hard, you know. I'm not exactly raced with Yvonne. She's trying to read me, and we've never. Don't worry, Dan. Don't worry.
It's okay. Go.
And you are perfectly fine to rejoin. Sorry, I was talking then. I'll let you refocus.
Yeah, I mean, guys, these pressures are killing me right now.
Are they a bit too cold? They should heat up.
Yeah, a bit too cold, but yeah, they are heating up at the moment.
Yeah, if anything, they'll get to sort of 27.3, 27.4, but that's better than 28, 29.
And Daniel, are you usually using traction control 2 or 3?
Traction control down to 2, so
3.
Yeah,
then it would be smart to put it back on 3. Oh, okay, you've done it.
Yeah, apologies. I didn't. I should have said something. I didn't realise it kept it when you pitted.
I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but if you're used to traction control being a bit stronger and not letting you spin the wheels as much, then you have that muscle memory in your leg, so you press the throttle pedal by XY amount, and with
Don't worry, Dan. How's the car feel?
I'm guessing we're gonna have to do another pit stop.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they can look bad, but does it actually feel bad? Are we right? There's a flurry of cars, so maybe just lift off up here on the straight.
I mean, it feels bad because steering wheel is yeah, it's done. So I need to pit.
Yeah.
Maybe without changing the driver.
Okay, as you wish. And don't change tires either.
A little checkbox in the pit menu thing.
Go to the left. Go to the left.
No, right now.
Okay.
It's okay. I would have done the left as well, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just trying to get the pit menu, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. Deep breath, Dan. Deep breath.
So uncheck the tires, and that's it.
You could maybe bump the PSIs up all round by 1.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. Or maybe 2 clicks.
Okay, after today I will hate this truck. Really.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been saying about it even before the start.
One thing I found, Dan, you know, when you start that descent, it's just one firm brake, you know, like a car to 2 car lengths before the sign, and then I'm barely touching the brake as I actually go down. I just squirt it when I'm trying to go from 3 to 2. But actually, you find if you're a little bit too firm on the brake, the car will just spin on you. I know you know how to do it. I'm just reminding you. You know, think what you're doing in practice and quali. You can drive this. Just refocus. Let's click this. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy these last 25 minutes.
Let's go. Good luck. Once again.
Yeah, 25-minute race.
Just like a daily race in Simgrid. Stay to the left though. But okay, we're gonna get 1 warning for that.
I don't know if I got a warning.
No. It would be our first one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry, I was too fast on the exit.
Yeah, that's why I told you to stay to the left, because you were close to it on your previous pit exit, and now you did go full on. But yeah, maybe we'll get away with it because there was no cars around.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of leniency.
You do have 2 cars behind you, about 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Careful here.
Cars are moving, so you should be okay.
2 seconds behind are P12 and P4, so. In the last race I called, if you take a look at number 168, Chilton, I called him Chile, but it's actually Ellis.
I think, yeah, I remember in Monza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out afterwards as well. I was on his stream and I was like, hang on a minute. This isn't Chile.
So sorry, Ellis and Chile for.
It was me, I think, who was made the assumption to begin with, actually.
No, it was me. I was the one that said it.
That's all good.
So once again,
I mean,
I'm
it's
sorry
a fair assumption,
for
right, with that name.
mixing you two, but I was really focusing on the race at that point, so I really wasn't thinking properly. But yeah, it's just all fun and games. We are having all so much fun in the community, so. There's going to be a car stopped probably here. Be careful. No, they kept moving, so it's all good.
And I'd probably take a very tight line here and stay to the left. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let them both go.
Oh, I don't know what they were doing. You're not you. Keep going.
Okay, go.
I mean, I'm not sure what you were supposed to do there because you were hugging the wall. You're not going to brake.
Yeah, I have nowhere to go. I have no place to go. So.
Okay, we forget about the incident and let's just keep on going. Go, that's P20. We're gaining a position back again. 20 more minutes. P6, P5 and P6 are now fighting for fifth place. So if they catch us, better to let them both go or keep both of them behind. Have been for the bottle or a battle between 1 and 2 earlier in the race.
keep it up.
Where is number 76? Can't see the number anywhere. Might have a few cars exiting the pits when you come around the first corner. Nope, you're all good.
Hard to read that pit exit, isn't it, with people coming out the pit because it's so short.
No, I was looking at the dark grey circles in the pits, and I didn't know how long they are going to stay in.
Yeah, and what I mean is when they start to move, it's like, are they moving? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that too. Here we go. So 17 minutes left, and probably going to get past 11. Much better that I took that time off than having to wake up in about 5 hours, 5 3/4 hours to get to work at 6 in the morning. Yeah, as I've said, I'm off until I'm off for the next 5 days, so 5 more days. So that is going to be plenty of time to compose myself again. It's always good. It's always good to take some time off of work, even if you're not going anywhere, as I'm not doing this year because of the time we live in. And of course, seeing me on stream and doing this, I did have to put some money aside, let's say, for the lack of a better term, for the computer, for the rig, to be able to race. And actually, I'm still paying all of that off, to be honest, because it wasn't really that cheap. As we all know, the current computer components market is not having the best of time, so things are pretty expensive, but especially the graphics cards, which are just insanely expensive at the moment. So yeah, that's what I decided to, since I thought we weren't going to be able to travel this year like most of the last year. So I decided to go into this and spend the money that I usually put aside for a trip or anything like that, and I decided to. So that's why I'm not going anywhere, most likely this year. There is a plan to go to England in November, but due to everything, it's all good. They kept moving. To the whole vaccination and testing issues and all that, getting into England is...
Sent Yvonne just an apology message quickly.
Getting to England would be quite expensive, even more than usually, with all the tickets and hotels and all that. Just having to do a number of COVID tests just makes things so much harder and so much more expensive. Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
You're good.
awesome.
You're good. They'll have 8 seconds behind till Yannick catches you.
How are your tire pressures, Dan?
Yeah, the problem is that the rear tires are quite... I mean, pressures are quite high, 27.7, 27.8.
Yeah, but you did go through some corners now, so...
They'll come back down, that's okay.
Yeah, and 27.7 or 8 is still a good window. So, as I was saying, I'm probably going to have to skip England this year, though I was really looking forward to it when we decided on it. But due to the current situation, I don't think it's possible, especially with my current financial situation, let's say. That's what I'm more worried about.
Well, I will try to survive this. Just, you know, no brave things, no, you know, best laps. Just to drive it till the end. Maybe
slow down a little bit on the next straight so that the two cars behind catch you. It would be best to let both of them go, as they are fighting for P5, and they are right close to each other. There we go. Go, go, go.
Yeah, you want some of that smoothness that Yuri has. Just no quali laps, just get your rhythm, enjoy it.
You have no worries behind. The next car is almost half a minute behind, so you don't have to worry about anything. Getting to the final 10 minutes or 11 minutes, so still so. But it has been fun, even though I have done just, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. But as I've said a few times now, I really don't like this track, and I'm not too comfortable with going around. Spa, on the other hand, which is going to be the final round, that is one of my best tracks. Sorry, I just want to cough a little bit, but then have to stop myself. Yeah, as I was saying, Spa was one of my best performing tracks in GT Sport, and I've done quite well in ACC as well, so I'm expecting it to be a great race.
Yuri, I'm just run into the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. And it's going to be a 4-hour race, actually, so that is going to be fun as well. It's going to be twice as long as this. No worries, you're good.
Really not my day.
Don't worry about it. Just focus on the track again, and you know you got this. 4-hour race. So thinking that one of us is going to have to 2 stints. As I've said before to some other members of the community that I have thought about the race before, but now that we will be getting towards it, that the race is coming closer, I'm gonna have to really think about the strategy and how we're gonna take it on. Because I think that the car should be able to get us through with its 4 hours, that's 140 minutes. 80 minutes stints should be doable. The amount of fuel that we can put in the car. But we will see how it goes. Maybe I would do a bit of a longer stint than Robert and then a bit less, but or maybe the other way around. We'll see how it goes.
And I'm back.
Okay. It's going to be one hell of a race. It's going to start earlier than these races, that's for sure. And it's going to be on a Saturday, I think. So tomorrow, 2 weeks from tomorrow. I would have to check that once again. Or is it on Sunday? I'm not sure, but it's over a weekend. And it starts around 5 in the afternoon UK time, so 6 o'clock for me. Which is just in time for some dinner and some racing action. Have about 3 more laps to go. I'm gonna break the lap mark. If it wasn't for the incident, I think we would have been able to get to 60 or at least 55. But it is what it is, you know. You can't really do much about that sort of stuff. Still looking at the fastest, the best lap time of the race. It's still the lap time that I have posted, so I can be happy about that. Bad I haven't been able to more.
After 5.5 minutes left, we might still be in for a point here, is that right, P20?
Depending on how many AM cars are ahead of us.
Ah, okay. We'll see.
Because I think the point system goes based on class. And although I'm not sure, we're just gonna have to see.
I mean, I'm happy with 20 regardless. You know, it could have been a lot worse. Think how we've handled each situation. I think.
Yeah. But I mean, we still have 5 minutes left. That's not.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there are still cars ahead of us that can do whatever they want to do and have to come into to get repairs and get their position.
You're okay, ignore white flag, ignore.
Just be careful going through here now. There has been some incidents.
Yeah, there's a slow car coming up.
Just go. And the car ahead is for position.
I think they were listening to you, Ray, you jinxed them.
Told ya. Just go. See See? What did I say?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I'm sorry.
My God, this race is even crazier now.
There's another. I mean, he's not positioned, but there's another. Oh no, they're okay. Ignore me. Refocus.
There we go. Just as I was saying that, we gain a position. Let's see. Yeah, 40 seconds ahead. But I mean, not 33. Where is it? I think they are in that group of cars. Is going through that first left there. They are pretty far away. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting any more positions in this race. Far behind. 20 is 27 seconds on. So I think we're good to go.
Great car control through there then, Dan, just to recover those two little offline moments. Good stuff.
I'm too afraid of these walls right now.
Doing fine, mate. Bring it home.
And there we have it. We have reached the 50 lap mark. We're gonna do 52, I'm guessing. Since I haven't heard that the leaders are on the final lap. Time is going to run out now. Final minutes.
Leaders on final lap now.
Okay, there we go. So this lap,
The pressures are too low right now, which is strange. I don't know why. Maybe I'm driving too slow.
Not sure what the track temperature is, possibly. Just, it's all good though. There's a nice big gap behind us. Just, do your thing.
It's all good. They are all moving again. So don't worry about white flags.
Actually, I was just trying to figure out what was going on there.
Coming to the final lap. Final lap of the race. Pretty eventful race.
Is this the last lap, or is it one more?
One more.
Got ya.
Yeah, one more.
As I thought, this was going to be a very interesting and incident full of race, full of incidents. Didn't even speak anymore. I've done a lot more talking in this race than probably my previous 2 or 3 streams together. Fine, yeah. But still, you know, I'm doing this just for fun, and I'm not anywhere close to being a professional streamer or anything, and even with the so-called language barrier, I would say that practice makes perfect. So I've started streaming about 3 months ago, and I'm not doing it as regularly as I would have liked or anything like that, but you know, it is what it is. So if there's anything that I'm not doing perfectly, I'm trying my best. That's what I'm trying to say. On track or on camera, or anything like that. Final time.
Last time you got to do that, Dan.
That's the teamwork. We're thinking about the same thing.
And I decided to do it very, very slowly. It was like, I mean, the whole race, it was like from, you know, the brave, quick, very fast lap during the quali until the end of the race, when right now, at the moment, I'm driving like, you know, like Sunday driver or something.
Yeah.
You bring in the car home safe. That's all that matters. You know, well, hopefully.
Don't speak too soon.
Plenty of fuel, right? Sounds good.
There we go. And that's it. Well done, boys.
Yeah, plenty of fuel. Okay.
Yeah, tough old event. Good stuff. We knew this was going to be a challenge.
Yeah. I mean, we were expecting it to be like this. So.
I mean, I was expecting a lot worse than 19. I'll tell you that. No, you know, again, didn't mean that targeted to you. You just sort of think, oh, this is going to be a problematic circuit, isn't it? And it has proven to be. But
yeah, exactly.
But again, you know, I take positives and the negatives sort of thing. They were all very minor mistakes. It's just you're going to get penalised. That's the problem around here, right? You know, if it was at Silverstone, we would have had runoff. You know, so on and so on. So it wasn't like we really messed up. It was just the odd tail slap or something like that. You know, bit of understeer, and we just get penalised.
Yeah, exactly. So I will be jumping off for a bit from our chat, and then I'll join probably in the interview waiting room, depending on how I.
Yeah, no worries.
We'll see. We'll talk later then again.
Yep. Catch you in a bit. Thanks, Yuri.
Yeah, thank you.
So
thank you as well.
I'm going to leave, Dan, because you have. No, yeah, Dan has to leave last, right? So I'm going to leave.
No, I don't think that's really the matter. It's just about rejoining.
Oh, I thought they said it was an exit, but anyway, I'm out.
Okay, I will wait 1 more minute, and I will be out too.
Okay, I'm out as well. Let's switch to
the game as well.
Oh my God, 2 hours of, you know, not breathing.
That's that. So we have done the race. I mean, I haven't really done much of actual racing, to be honest, but it's the whole event that is that has gone the way I thought it was going to go. There was a lot of incidents, let's say. But yeah, as I'm looking at the screen right now, someone is saying that was much cleaner than they thought it would be. But yeah, I could agree with this. I was thinking that is going to be a lot worse, especially in those first few laps, first couple of laps, where everyone was trying to gain a place or two. But honestly, honestly, they have all behaved as best as this community knows how to behave, let's say, because I've done quite a lot of races with this community and know that most of them, if not all of them, are very, very clean drivers, and they always try to stay, not to do anything stupid. That's where I was going. But yeah, we've come to yet another ending of the stream. As I've said, it's 20 till midnight, just as long as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, thanks. Thank you all for watching once again. Thanks to everyone tuning in. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Again, of course, it doesn't cost you one bit, and it does help me out a little bit. So at least consider it if you'd be so kind. But that is going to be it for today, for tonight, and we'll see when we might get back on stream or do another video or anything like that. For now, the plan is to maybe do some grid daily races during the week. Maybe I'll decide to stream on Sunday night as well, but that is still up in the air, so to speak. So yeah, that is going to be it. Once again from me, have a good night, or have a good day, good night, whatever time it is there. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.